Bank now trying to open some offshore secret accounts. Shh. Hey guys, I am Sean. We're coming back at our second trip for God, Love, and Money. This time we are in Exuma, Bahamas. We are with our super good friends Josh and Amber, otherwise known as Jamber, and Emily, who just wants to go for dinner and eat. What we haven't done before is we're actually going to look at some properties. So you know it's God, Love, and Money. So the money part is going to be where we're going to go and look at some properties. See what the value is. I think we're going to talk and we can talk about some of the rental rates and that kind of stuff. I think we're both interested in having a place in the Bahamas as a rental investment property. So we'll share a little bit about why we're doing that, what that is, and we kind of just want to have a place to hang out. So let's go check out the house. Time we're actually going to go meet with a realtor rather than randomly creeping around people's houses to look for them because they say we didn't do that, but I'm saying if anybody were to do that, that'd be really creepy. So we're gonna go meet with a realtor. What's his name? Woody sounds like a man looking to make a deal, and we're gonna go look at some properties. One of them that we kind of drove around and creeped around yesterday, left side of the road, and we're gonna actually go inside. 1.39 million. And what do we think it's worth? 500,000. You guys will see that it's in pretty rough condition, but it's been for sale for like 2.5 years. We talked to a couple other people that have also looked at buying it, and probably the only holdback is that it does need some repair, but we're thinking that's what would make it a good deal. So let's go check it out.
Every vacation there's something, isn't there, Josh? Let's go three. Morning.
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 Hey guys.
Morning.
All right. Come on in. So what happened to your fishing trip?
Too
Murky.
murky from all the wind yesterday. Can't see anything.
You don't have to see the catch fish. You can dive in it.
Oh, we're going spearing.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why. Okay. I didn't say.
Yeah. We'll end up with a spear in one of our legs if we go. Just swinging.
Oh, that's a big fish. Let me get that one.
Yeah.
That's my leg.
The main thing is your budget. The problem with Exuma is most of the houses are rented.
Yeah.
Short term.
Yeah.
And getting access is a pain in the ass. I was just speaking to a realtor just now. Let's see if I can show you something else. But everything else
It's booked.
is booked.
Could we get in?
Silver Sands is alright. The owners don't rent that, so that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one needs some work though, huh?
Yeah. But the price, I mean, you can look at it and determine from that what you see, but for the location and the price, it's not bad. Let's go to Silver Sands first. We're done early, so let's lay this on our way for the key.
Are you comfortable with me filming?
Yeah.
You okay with that? I'll just tell everybody come down and buy houses
You just
from
have
you.
to show my good side though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Judy.
Hello.
Hi, this is Judy, everybody. Hi,
Judy. I'm Sean.
Sean?
You okay with me
Josh.
filming?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Josh?
Thank you.
Emily.
Emily?
Amber.
Amber. Nice to meet your names. I'm going to give Woody this right?
That's one of our questions. That's perfect.
There you go.
'Cause we heard there were additional lots, but we didn't
That's one
understand.
across the road, and then the one next door, you can purchase it though. But the one across the road actually comes with the house.
Okay, and with the
Yeah.
one next door, do you know the price on that one?
Really what they asking for the lot next door? 400.
How much?
400.
It's just by the lot.
So it's a mess out there. We can't work out from the very top.
Yeah, yeah, I know that.
She's saying something else.
It's what I didn't mention. Actually,
If you want to just walk around, I'll go downstairs and put those lights on, okay?
yeah.
Yeah.
You can stop upstairs.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, I figured it'd be a little bit of month.
Start up here. Okay. And work our way down.
That's so gorgeous. Look at that. So that's the living room upstairs. The way they set it up.
Yep. Actually, this is 5 miles of beach.
5 miles that you can walk.
Yeah. Now we can't go outside because they were doing the deck here.
And that's all gonna be done prior to the
Yeah.
sale?
They're taking out all the rotten wood and replacing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when is it supposed to be completed? Do you know?
Everything moves slow down
And
here.
him and down. Yeah, that's another thing. You know, nothing happens quickly,
Yeah.
so bear that in mind. Otherwise, you get very frustrated.
We've heard that.
It's looking in good shape.
Yeah, everything looks solid along like the windows and stuff.
It gets its exterior gets the most wear and tear because, especially the front, with the salt spray. So, have to change a lot of hardware. You know,
Okay.
a lot. Right.
I'll just get my phone.
Which one?
No problem.
I gotta go live and tell them.
Right, let's go this way.
Which one do you
Guys.
So what do you need from me? Oh, will you carry that and give that to Josh?
It's up to you. It can be a master if you want to make it one, but there's another one below that's bigger.
Okay.
So it's almost got dual
Dual
master.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
They built it so, you know, you have your privacy and your sitting areas.
How many times have you showed this house?
Me, I'm about 10.
And how many offers have you ridden?
Is it? Feel like
Actually, I
it?
got one in
There's
right
like
now.
a hill here, like it goes down.
I think the one that
Doesn't
comes
feel-
closest wins.
Oh, you
Uh-oh.
wrote an offer on this right now?
Yeah, and Jody has one. This is our peak season, you see. Between now and the end of April is our busiest time of the year.
So why do you think it's been listed for 2 years?
Because it was
Listed too high.
it
Because they
started
started
off
at 2 million.
2 million plus, so they've recently brought it down to
A reasonable price.
Okay.
you know. And like I said, if you do the math on the size and you try to build something new,
This
Yeah.
size, it's gonna be.
you're looking at 2 million, easy. To build, just to build, without the property.
And then building takes a year and a half or more.
yeah.
Go look at another nice house. We're gonna get an idea of what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
value
quite clear. I don't know why she was so confused.
Right? I thought I did.
The reserve is not here. The reserve is the orange place that you drove into that you weren't supposed to yesterday.
Really?
Yes. So you got it all cleared up now, but you still don't know where.
Villa Riveri. I think that should say Villa Reserve.
Which is a different house.
Rubbery.
It's just a couple letters. I get that.
A couple others slipped around.
Oh, this one has an infinity pool. I remember this one now. That's an intense deck.
It's like the coral tile.
Where does it come from?
Design.
The ocean.
A little lull, and then July and August you get Europeans and Italians like crazy.
So if we were going to assume 90%, and you're saying that's too much, what percent would you say of the time it would be rented out? 75%?
I think if you're pushing it, yeah,
75,
you know,
you
you've
market it
got a
well.
good, yeah.
Okay. I just want to crunch numbers
Yeah.
and make sure everything
Yeah.
makes sense.
So do it at 65 and see where you're at.
A low
Okay.
ball, yeah, or 70. Let's start out at 70.
That's gonna make a big
Or
difference.
charges.
So we have lunch, we stop at the bank, and then we talk about
Putting
things.
an offer.
Yeah?
It's like, well,
Yeah.
This 5-bedroom, 5-bath is going for 1,000. But
Is it on the beach?
It is on the beach, but the inside is really nice.
That's nice.
I feel like you could go to Silver Sands with 4 people and not feel like you're wasting 80% of the house.
I feel like you go there with 8 people.
I'm saying 4 and you wouldn't
gotcha,
feel
gotcha.
like
all right, yeah.
you're doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Like the 4 of us could go there, and they would have a master, and we would have a master, and I mean
Yeah.
the lower level of the house we wouldn't really use except for laundry, but
Yeah. Then when the kids come, they each have a bedroom.
Yeah.
It's just well sized, in my opinion.
Agreed.
And I think then when you have 2 families that can easily use a house, if it's $1,000 a month, that's $500 a night per family, 3,500 bucks. I do think that that's reasonable.
if anything else on the beach comes up this week that we can look at, I guess I would rather have beachfront.
I think we go sit down and have lunch and talk about writing an offer.
Well, you'd have to go over
last one.
3 for the Aqua
Okay.
Terra house,
Okay.
which is a big house that, to my mind, they built it strictly for rentals, but it has like, is it 5 or 6 master bedrooms
Okay.
with ensuite bathrooms.
Yeah, it's,
So
that's too much
everything's
for
the
me.
same. Everything's the same. It's over
Yeah.
3, yeah.
I think that's round 2. Round 1, you start with something you can stay in
And then they've
yourself.
got the infinity pool, and yeah, it's further down the beach from me.
Hey you guys, we are about to head out again, go look at some more houses. This time we are looking at, what are we looking at? Aqua Terra which is like a $3 to $4 million house. The realtor says we should go look at it and make an offer, so we'll offer him half. Right? Yeah. And then we're going to look at breakwater, which I think will be super cool. There's 2 of them. One little one. So we're gonna go look at like a $400,000 house, see what that looks like. And then the other one's the usual 1.5, 2 million. Are we gonna pay 3.5 million? It books for $1,900 a night, and it's only booked for like 1/3 tops.
I think it's priced too high.
It's open right now, that's why we're able to go there. Nobody's there
And this is their peak season.
till the middle of the month, and then somebody's got it for 2 weeks probably, because it's booked 2 weeks solid.
So it's too expensive, but they're willing to take any realistic offer. So what's a realistic offer?
1.5.
1.5.
You had me at 1. They ain't gonna take it, but we can offer it.
Who knows? Maybe they will take it.
I feel like we just gotta throw some offers around to get used to it.
Maybe the guy's going through a divorce and he doesn't want to deal with it. He doesn't want his ex-wife to have it. I mean, you just never know what his circumstances are.
Yeah, and we pray on that.
Emily?
Emily, nice to meet you.
Amber? Crystal. Nice to meet you. Amber.
I'm Sean. What are we going to see?
This tiny little house. That's perfect.
How much is it?
400,000.
Why do you love it so much?
I don't know, because it's perfect inside. It's beachy. It's small. It's easy to maintain, easy to clean.
How small is it?
1,000 square feet, 2 bedroom, 2 bath.
3.
The same size as your college apartment.
I think it's 3 bedrooms.
High school apartment,
Smaller, actually.
first ever apartment, dorm room perhaps.
Maybe like a dorm room. Shit.
Or that other little 4,000
The
square
other
foot
little
is.
one is because based on the photos, I thought it was this building that's on it, but it's actually the blue building that's over there.
So it's not oceanfront.
It won't. Oh, that house isn't oceanfront at all.
What?
That house isn't.
Sean.
It's not oceanfront. It's across from it.
Oh, the 400,000.
I don't think so.
Not on the ocean.
Oceanfront properties would not be at
I
400.
didn't think so.
At 400,000.
That's the lot.
Oh, we don't know that yet.
Yeah, we do know that it's across the street. Your dream house isn't even on the
I
water.
know, but there's that lot, so we could still build. It could be the house that you live in before you build.
How are you going to sell the house then?
Don't worry, we'll rebuild. We are at the bank now trying to open some offshore secret accounts. Shh. So we just left the bank and it sounds like we need to start an LLC, which we do. and give them all of our information and
then all of our money.
Kids' names, and then give 1% to that guy, and give 1% to these other people from Canada, and then give 1% to this guy, and then the fees should equal the cost of the house, and then it's ours for $3 million. These people are happy, man. So I don't understand. We just left the bank. You got all the information you need to make an offer, and she says, "Let's go kayaking." Did she forget what happened?
Well, I didn't know we were ready to offer today.
I think we let them sit on it till tomorrow when we get off the boat.
And prove that those other offers aren't there? Should we be real cocky and wait until like Wednesday or Thursday and be like, so did those offers go away?
I'm still waiting for an email from that other realtor. The lady from
Oh yeah, to
Christie.
find out the price history and if there's any open offers.
Correct. So depending on that answer, that's going to dictate what we tell Woody.
Yeah.
You don't think
You got an email last night, and Silver Sands is gone.
Silver Sands is sold.
We're gonna ask Woody. We're gonna message Woody.
We have an email from a different realtor that says Silver Sands received an accepted offer yesterday. We don't know 100% for sure if that's true.
So
but
you're still holding out hope?
if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
There could be
What planet does he live on?
no. We started looking on
lots
other
of
islands.
reasons why an offer can fall through. There can be contingencies upon it. There can be financing that they don't get. There's lots of ways that something can fall through.
Or they change
We're
their mind
over
and don't
here
wanna sell it.
like, we're over it. We need to find a new island because this one doesn't have any sweet houses for sale. Bye.
It's got a lot of sweet
Peace
houses.
out. Peace out.
A lot of sandflies, so I don't know about this island. But so did Long Island.
I
You
know
gotta go
anything-
where it's cold.
Yep.
Where you don't want to go.
I wore a wetsuit
I don't want to be where it's cold.
yesterday.
So Emily has decided her wetsuit's gonna work just fine, and we are leaving Exuma. We're going somewhere else. Back to Green Turtle.
Tobacco.
So here's my new question. After a whole week of real estate crunching numbers, looking at that stuff, tell me why you would even deal with the hassle. So you could, how many weeks did you say you want to use it a year? 5?
4.
4?
Sure.
So you could rent Silver Sands for $1,000 a night, the $950, $1,000 a night. That's $28,000 a year. That's what it would cost you. But you have no maintenance, you have no commitment, you have nothing.
No hassle.
No hassle.
No stress.
No money out of your pocket. The 400, what would the down payment on 1.4 million be with all the fees?
A lot.
Yeah.
That's not a number. Yeah, let's do the math. 140 times 3 is 420.
Let's say we got for 1.2.
Let's use 1.5, then it's really easy math.
But it would
Let's pay extra so that we can do that. So it's 500,000 down, and then 175,000 if you get the seller to split the fees, plus the lawyer is another, let's call it 3% of is another 45,000, so another 100 and some thousand. So you're 600,000, 650,000 cash out of pocket right now. You would have to convince yourself that, so 28,000 for how many years to get to 650,000? 20 years?
Well, no, that one was 60,000 a year.
So your profit is, if you're renting it out 60% of the time.
No, hold on, I didn't do that yet. I'm
60,000
saying the 28,000 to just rent it. Let somebody else own it and you rent it for 28,000.
But then
The
you don't own
600,000 you put in, I know, but the 600,000 you put in would last you 25 years. So you could rent it for the rest of your life, 5 weeks a year, and spend the same cash that would be out of your pocket immediately when you buy it. I think a lot of times people say, yeah, but you'll end up owning it. Yeah, but you tied up $600,000. What if you took that $600,000 and invested it and make 5% on your money? You can now pay for free. You can go to Silver Sands every year and never be out the money.
True.
And in 25 years, you're going to be older, and is it going to really be worth it?
Well, no, you're not really going to do it for more than 10 years. That's why I never end up with rentals, because I do that circle and I end up talking myself out of the headache.
Big down payment is the hardest part, I think.
I think that,
The
yeah.
30% is brutal, because you just don't have that at home, right?
Oh,
What's the down payment at home? 10?
10 to 20.
10 to 20.
Yep. And you're talking much smaller numbers. You're not buying $1 million rental properties in Appleton, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
the good part about having a property down here is that somebody else is paying for it for you as they're renting it out. But you have all
But you're
those
out
headaches.
600,000 cash, working money that you could have invested in whatever it is you do for a living. If you own your own business.
Yep. It's a tough decision.
I'm fairly certain I just convinced myself to never ever own anything. And this always happens. That's why I end up not buying stuff.
You talk yourself out of it.
Well, yeah, because the math doesn't actually work on something like this.
But there's something about ownership and going to your house and being like, this is my house.
Moral story is,
We buy
we,
it.
learned
a lot.
we learned a ton.
We learned a
It
lot.
was super fun. I loved going and looking at properties. However, I'm more confused about what the right decision is than when we started.
You know what though? Is there really the right decision?
There never is. It's
the
all
four
what
of
you
us-
want to do. It's all
Exactly.
what
The
you
four of us
want
might have differing opinions. I think that if Emily would have been sick that day, you would already own Silver Sands.
No, the offer was
No, because we were going to lowball them.
The offer
And we
was
never had a
already in.
chance. Yeah.
But I think other people coming here and doing the same research might land on a different decision. You don't know their financial situation. You don't know their motives, their thought process.
But if you're buying it to make money and use it whenever you want to, you're going to be let down.
You can't. Yeah, exactly.
If you
can't
think
do
you're going
just
to
as
block it
business.
off for weeks during busy season, you're going to lose money.
I
Yeah.
think it needs to be a partially personal decision and a partially business-minded decision. And at that point, it has to be something that you really like, but you're not so tied up in it that you're going to be disappointed if something were to happen while you weren't here or somebody else was renting it.
Or which is a boat ride.
Bottom line is, you guys should buy us a place and we'll rent it.